you so much for being here. So today I'm going to show you how I got this super smoky glittery cut crease look. I'll be doing a full face using a bunch of new products. I feel like I've been using the same products for some time, so it felt really nice to kind of step outside the box and try new things. So let's get started. So to start off, I'm going to be priming my eyes with the Morphe Primer. This is one of the first times I've ever used a primer on my channel. I usually prefer to just use concealer, but they were kind enough to send me this primer along with two of their palettes, which we are going to be demoing today. So I was like, hey, I might as well try it out. So what I did decide to do, however, was mix the primer in with my concealer. That way I get the sort of stickiness of the primer, but I also get the coverage of the concealer. So the first color I'm going to go in with is Transformer from the Artistry palette on a Morphe M506 brush. I'm going to place this in my crease and around the outer third of my eye. I'm just going to push it in first and then drag whatever shadow is left on the brush into my inner eye corner. This purple is so pigmented and it is so dark. It is perfect for a smoky eye without going all the way to like black. The purple is just barely there, but it is really, really beautiful. You want to focus most of that color along the outer V of your eye, and then you want to just drag whatever is left on your brush into your inner eye corner really gently. Next, I'm going to go in with the Power Slayer color on another Morphe M506 brush. I'm going to place this in my crease and along the outer third of my eye, but I'm going to take it up a little bit higher, but also layer it over the purple. And again, whatever is left on the brush, I'm just going to drag into the inner third of my eye. Then I'm going to go in with the Candy Crush color on yet another Morphe M506 brush. I'm going to take this color even higher than the previous two, making sure to layer it over the Power Slayer color so that it blends in seamlessly. I just like to go in and push the product into the skin first before I start buffing it out. This is what's going to give you the maximum color payoff. And now I'm just going to go around the edges so that it becomes a little bit more blown out and just blends seamlessly into my skin. Now I'm just going to go back in with all three colors to intensify them a little bit more, to make sure that they're blending in nicely and seamlessly and that they are creating a beautiful gradient from dark to light. This purple shade is honestly so dark, I can hardly see the purple in it, but it is still blending out beautifully and it's given me the smokiness that I need for this eye look. I'm now going to carve out my lid using my LA Girl Pro Conceal and a flat brush. Take your time when doing this step. That's what's going to give your eyes a really precise and clean look. I'm then going to take a flat brush and pack on the Stroke of Luck color all over the inner third of my eye. This is a beautiful light olive green. It's not like any color that I have in my collection, so I'm really excited to try it out. So far, all of these colors have been performing beautifully. They're bright, they're pigmented, and they're blending really easily. I'm then going to go in with the Candy Crush color on another flat brush and fill in the rest of the lid. And I'm layering it over the green as well so that we start creating a really nice ombre and gradient. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M506 brush and start to blend both sections together. And now I'm going to bring in a little bit of Transformer and Power Slayer into the outer third of my eye, blending it into that reddish color that we just laid down. I'm then going to go in with some chunky glitter. This is a mix that I created myself. It has some chunky green holographic glitter in there. It's got some rose gold glitter as well as just some plain gold flakes. And I'm going to apply that using my NYX glitter primer. And I'm just going to take that on a flat brush. I'm then going to go in with this NYX white liquid eyeliner into my crease. For my lower lash line, I'm going to grab the Black Coffee color from the Brunch Babes palette. I'm going to take that on a Morphe M326 brush and place this along the outer third of my eye, slanting it downwards as I get closer to the inner eye corner so that it widens that inner eye corner a little bit more. Next, I'm going to go in with the Patio color on a Morphe M506 brush and use it to smoke out that black color. And then I'm also going to go in with the Candy Crush color on another Morphe M506 brush. just to connect it to the top of the eye look so that it's nice and cohesive, it's nice and grounded, and it's creating this beautiful rounded shape. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of Transformer and Black Coffee now to further smoke out that lower lash line and to connect it to the top part of the eyeshadow look. For my inner eye corner, I'm going to go back in with this NYX white eyeliner just to exaggerate it some more. And while it's still a little bit wet, I'm going to grab the whipped cream color from the Brunch Babes palette and place that over the white eyeliner in my inner eye corner. So I'm also going to be trying out these Ombre Hypnose Stylo pens that Lancome sent me. They're basically like eyeshadow sticks, but I feel like you can use them for so many different things. I'm going to use it for an eyeliner. I'm going to use it as a brow bone highlight. And I could also even see it being used as a lip color if needed. They're so creamy. They're so beautiful. This is in the color Onyx 32. It's black. I'm going to use this to line the base of my lash line as well as underneath to make it a little bit more smoky, and it's also going to hide the band of the lashes once I apply them. And that's just going to make everything pop a little bit more. It's going to create a little bit of contrast and definition. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to apply the gold Stylo liner into my waterline first, and then I'm going to top it with this purple shade next, just to create a little bit of depth, a little bit of dimension, just something different to make that lower lash line pop a little bit more. And again, these are super creamy. They're going on so easily. They're not tugging at my skin or anything like that. And then I'm going to layer the purple over top. I'm also going to take a little bit of the 24 color, that is this gold color, and place that on my brow bone. Wow, this is perfect for that brow bone area because it doesn't apply too much shimmer, and you can kind of blend it out with your finger, and it gives you a little bit more control as opposed to using a brush. I'm totally here for this. And then just take your finger and tap it out, and it just blends out so easily. For mascara, I'm going to go in with a new mascara. This is the Lash Sensational from Maybelline. I don't know why I am always trying out different mascaras. It's not like I have any lashes to begin with, but I'm probably just looking for like that holy grail mascara that's going to make it look like I have falsies on or something. I don't know. And I'm just going to use this for both my top and bottom lashes. For lashes, I'm going to be stacking two separate lashes. One is the Cara lashes in style 102 and the Cara lashes in the style 702. I got this over the Black Friday weekend. They were super affordable, and I wanted to combine the two because one is a little bit more fluttery and long and the other is a little bit more separated. So we're going to get a lot of dimension with the lashes. All right, love, so moving on to the face, I'm going to be trying out this primer and foundation that Becca was kind enough to send me. So this is their Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. And this is their First Light Priming Filter. I'm honestly a little curious about this lavender shade because I've never used a primer that is that color. So let's just go ahead and hop right on in. So this is what the primer looks like. It's more of a liquidy primer. It doesn't have that thick silicone feel like some of the other primers that I like to use. Like compared to the NYX Pore Filler Primer, this is way more runny. And I'm just going to pat that into my skin all over. It does have a scent, but it is not off-putting at all. I actually like it. Surprisingly, it doesn't look as purple as I thought it would. It does make me look a little bit gray, but not as much as some of the other fine primers that I have that aren't even color tinted. So then I'm going to go in with the Becca Skin Love Weightless Foundation. Just looking at the box, the color does seem to run a little red. I did do one of those foundation match things on the Sephora website to figure out which color would be best for me, and this is what was recommended. So we're just going to put it on and then we'll see how it works once all of our concealer and powder has been applied. Lately I've been trying not to judge foundations too much because a lot of times foundations will oxidize and they will create a nice color once you've completed all your steps. And I'm just going to blend this out with an e.l.f. powder brush. So far, this foundation is blending out really nicely. I would consider this more of a full coverage foundation. I'm not sure that I can even build this up even more. This covered up all my flaws, all my hyperpigmentation in one go. And I do like the finish. It's not too dewy and it's certainly not too matte. I would say that it is somewhere in between. So when I first applied the foundation, it seemed to be really orange, but towards the end, once I was done blending it out and it had dried down a little bit, it didn't seem quite as orange. Definitely a color that I could work with, so I'm happy about that. To conceal and to highlight my face, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. I'm going to place this underneath my eyes, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, around my lips, and my chin. And I'm just going to blend that out with a damp beauty sponge. For contour, I'm going to go in with the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum in the color Hot Cocoa. I'm going to place this along my cheekbones, my jawline, and around the perimeter of my face. And then I'm going to blend this out with a Real Techniques contour brush. So next I'm going to set my face with my Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder in the color Gold Almond. I'm going to take that on an e.l.f. pointed powder brush. I'm then going to go in with this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in the dark color to set the rest of my face and to buff everything together. And I'm just going to take that on another e.l.f. powder brush. And I'm going to first place this powder where I contoured since I haven't set the contour. And once that area has been set, I'm then going to go in and buff my entire face together. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, that powder is really nice. It's giving me kind of a bronzy effect. It's got some warmth to it and it's so smooth and buttery. I am here for this. I'm just going in and touching up the under eye area, and I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I did go ahead and place a little bit more glitter into my inner eye corner. I just felt like it was missing some sparkle. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl Queen Ebony Bronzer on a fluffy brush. I'm going to take this along my cheeks and around the perimeter of my face. I'm kind of here for this base. It does look smooth and poreless. I think that it has to do with the foundation and the powder as well, because I'm really impressed so far. For blush, I want to try out these Sephora blushes that I picked up during the VIB sale. So one is in the color All Smiles and one is in the color Out of Control. So I'm going to focus the All Smiles color along my cheeks, and I'm going to place the Out of Control color along my contour. And these are cream blushes, so I'm going to take these on a Wet n Wild brush. And I'm going to very lightly tap that onto my cheeks. Isn't that so pretty? And I'm sweeping it up so that it blends into my contour, but also so that it gives me a little bit more of a lift in the cheekbone area. And then I'm just sweeping what's left up into my temple. To highlight my face, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. And this is in the color Molten Gold. And I'm going to take that on an e.l.f. small tapered brush. If you guys don't know about this brush, you are sleeping. This brush is amazing for highlighter and it's super affordable. I probably have about 4 of them. They are perfect. I'm now going to set my face with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist Spray. You guys know I love this stuff, but I gotta warn you, it goes so fast. I feel like I don't even do my makeup that much and the bottle is almost finished. So I don't know, Morphe, this stuff is bomb.com, but I need like a giant size. I need like a hairspray size bottle of this stuff. For lips, I'm first gonna line my lips with a brown lip liner. And then I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline lipstick in the color Brown Blush. And then I'm going to top it with the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Ginger Snap. This is a really pretty lip color, but it's a little dark for me, so I'm going to lighten it up with Pink Sugar from Wet n Wild. Oh my god, this is perfect. This is like a cool tone nude. I don't usually go for cool tones, but even the eyes are giving me kind of a cool tone vibe, so I feel like it ties in really nicely with the whole face. All right, you guys, I'm going to fix my hair, change my clothes, and I will be right back. All right, loves, this is the final look. I was able to test out a couple of new products. I've got a playlist at the end of this video for you guys to check out. It's got a bunch of fun, glittery looks. We're talking shimmer, we're talking shine, we're talking glow. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I know you're gonna have an amazing day. Bye.